Well, this morning we're in San Cristobal. This is the new capital of the Galapagos Islands. And we left Hispaniola yesterday. Spent the afternoon doing some more snorkeling, resting up for today. And we're going to be taking a bus journey up into the highlands of the island to try and see the giant tortoises. Here you see sea lions just come right into town here. In fact, there was a small little one on the back of our boat this morning. Nice little town here. This is Port Bacarizo Moreno. Oh, listen to them down here. Oh, they're just battling it out down here. Battling it out here. They're battling it out. A fight to the finish. Territorial match.
Oh, look at, he's trying to get comfortable.
Yeah, we just got off on the bus, and you see here at the bus stop, there's a little sea lion just waiting for his bus at the bus stop.
You're welcome, maybe here, classified as a species because of the difference between
we've arrived at the tortoise breeding station. We're hopeful to see a lot of giant tortoises here.
Around 3,000 giant tortoises on the wild. Part of this tortoise basically is called the dome carrot.
You can see one right here.
And now you can see really well how this specific shape covers almost the entire body of the individual and is rounded. Why is that? Females and the males. Look, the big male is coming to inspect the female. The female is moving away. We're going to be a little bit quiet, and if you want, you can move a little bit. Come on, come on. Don't be shy, come here. Okay, you can have this sort of a frontal observation here. So if you come here, it's even much better.
Andreas? Andreas? Close the gate?
Yes.
Elephant is a tortoise, and then elephantopus. Elephant because of the long legs as an elephant. Look there. And then the name of the species is Chathamicensis from Chatham Island. That actually is the English name for this island. The tortoise came here to rest, came here to enjoy this muddy terrain. Giant tortoises, reptiles, they have to protect their body. This adaptation of the tortoises and turtles around the world comes from more than 100 million years ago. These animals, they were basically moving and escaping attacks of dinosaurs. Turtles and tortoises all around the world.
See kind of the way he's breathing with the way his neck moves.
They have the possibility to survive because of
like
the
his pulse.
bony armor that they possess. In this process of adaptation, the ribs, they got fused with the dorsal spine, and when the ribs they got fused with the dorsal spine, they produce this exoskeleton. And then the bones of the shoulders, they were moved back, and that's how they evolved with this specific. Look there, you can see the big male moving.
Oh wow, we went across the path. Oh, oh, that is so cool.
Yeah. Look, she's having her favorite food. I can tell her because this is the female. This is a growing up female. I saw already the small tail. Has a small tail that actually is called the cloac. That is the reproductive organ for the female reptiles, and it's tiny little small tail. And this could be a good 60 to 70 years old female giant tortoise, and they love to eat these seeds of these fruits of the poison apple tree. And actually, the poison apple tree needs to, the seed of the poison apple tree needs to pass through the digestive system of the tortoise to be able to germinate. That's another important example of the symbiotic. Yeah, maybe, sure. Yeah. That's how they mark them. Yeah, just 10 years ago we started using chips. Yeah, we're going to move really gentle around them, isn't it? It's really important for us to move extremely gentle around the giant tortoise. We don't want to scare them. They don't need that. We're going to keep walking a little bit more.
It's just a little baby tortoise here. Very pequeño. We're walking the path through the reserve area where these tortoises are being bred. Originally there were only about 20 left on the island, and through the breeding efforts they now have about 500 in this reserve.
Once again, if you have a chance to observe or take a picture, this mockingbird is adapted in a completely different conditions than the Española mockingbird that we saw yesterday. The
This is the
Española
San
mockingbird has
Cristobal
a curvy
mockingbird.
beak, maybe because he needs to dig
And the
into the
beak
mud,
here is
into the sand, because of the lack
much
of
longer and
cloud
straighter.
forest around that island. And this one more straight to capture more seeds from the trees, maybe, or insects from the trees. There's a female San Cristobal like to help them to mate, isn't it? This is where the
Big guy
females they
in
get
the
together with
water
the
over
males.
here.
This is where everything occurs involving sexual selection. And how occurs? Big males like this one, they control the freshwater lagoons. And the big males are the ones that are going to mate with more females. How the males decide who's going to be in charge of the mating activity? The alpha male is the one that has the longest neck, is the one that has the longest feet, and is the biggest one. Maybe this one. Once again, we can have another of these male confrontation right now because of this specific area. Male, they fight for territory. They have these territorial fights, the way we saw this morning. These are two males. Females, they never get like that. They are half of the size of the male, like the one that we saw at the entrance of the reserve.
Perspective of how big they are. And because you need somebody standing next to it or something.
And recycle the water into the organism. Tortoises, they can basically eat if there's not enough of rain every 3 days. So if they don't have any kind of fresh water to drink, they reduce their conditions to eliminate the urine. How they do it? Recycle the fresh water into the bladder. So if there's no rain, or if the dry season, they pee every 3 days, once every 3 days. And if there's a lot of rain and there's a lot of grass, they pee every 2 hours. When that condition of lack of fresh water occurs, the urine is white like a yogurt. And of course, when there's a lot of rain, is similar to fresh water. And then they basically use all of that energy to be able to reproduce, and the females to cover the nest with pee and poo.
You hear like a mooing sound. It's the sound of the males and mating.
Oh yeah, getting it on.
that carapace is completely curvy to be able to get on top of the female to copulate without disturbing the female body, without destroying the female body because of the heavy weight of the male. There you have a beautiful example of the difference between the sex. The female are much smaller than males, the males are much bigger, and then the males they have concave plastron. Maybe this male was already copulating for hours. The mating activity in tortoise they can take 3 to 4 hours. Maybe we just arrived, luckily for us, at the end of the mating activity. Sometimes the male gets on top of the female, but it's really difficult for the male to...
Now he wants to try again. For sure, they were going to already check. As I said, mating activity in tortoises takes a long period of time, for more than 3 hours. The male needs to move around, so the rangers they have time to check. Competition here. Chasing that other male off. Went down that way. Little tortoise on the walkway here.
And then there's
Get a
Joanne
feel
too.
for Joanne. Yeah. Hi, Joe. You can see out towards the sea and the light tower in the distance. So this house here is where the incubators are.
Females. That's quite amazing in reptiles in it. How
They keep the temperature above 92 degrees Fahrenheit when the eggs are being hatched, and it increases the likelihood of it being female. Less than 92, the likelihood is
But in the good
male.
old days, you know, the hair dryers, they arrive to that specific temperature. At least on the wild in a good 6 years.
These are about a year old.
This is like the new breed of the Galapagos giant tortoises, San
They'll be
Cristobal
kept in here until
endemic species.
they release them
And
out
these
into
are the training facilities here.
the
If you
reserve.
come around here, you're going to see this is an area where actually it's quite similar to the natural habitats that are going to be released in the future. This is a replica of the endemic ecosystem. Tiny little bushes, succulent plants, some